Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronche Annie Papa, and you're welcome. So, okay. This is just a quick video. This is me talking about something that I've been working on, or should I say, maybe the progress I've been making so far. Yeah, I think that's it. The progress I've been making so far, and the things that I've been doing that has been helping. And I just thought to share and maybe impact somebody. So yeah, the first thing I've been doing is writing every single little thing that comes to my mind. And this is not even me talking about writing my goal, but writing every single little thing that God has dropped in my heart. hmm So, no matter how tiny it looks or seems, I just write them down. Once it comes to my mind, I capture it, I write it down. It comes to my mind, I write it down. I write down every idea that I get. It can be on the road, it can be when I'm somewhere I'm never supposed to be writing. I take out my phone, I write it down. It could be a song that I'm supposed to maybe sing in the choir, and I just got a song idea, I write it down. So yeah, I'm writing every single little thing that comes, and it's been helping massively. It's something that you should also try to imbibe this year. Write down everything you think you want to do, your ideas, no matter how little, write it down. It helps. It helps when there are times you feel stuck. You can always go back to those things that you've written down and remind yourself that, oh, this is it. And then it eases your challenges, it eases your problems or same challenges, it eases whatever it is that you're going through. It's really helpful, and I hope you guys can also do that. So the second thing is following through, right? I try to follow up on those things. One of the problems I used to have a few years ago was the fact that I didn't used to follow up on my plans. I can write down some things and leave it at where it was, or just abandon it randomly. And it's something that you shouldn't take to this year. Yeah. So if you have a plan that you've written down, don't just write down, follow them up. That is why in the first habit that I've been doing, writing down, no matter how tiny, it could be something I want to do in a day. I just write it down. It could be something I want to achieve in the next hour. I write it down so I don't forget. So when I get back to this book, I can always look back and say, okay, this is what I want to do, and I just do it. So it's always easy to follow up on these goals, do them timely. Don't forget doing them timely, because sometimes we do things but we're not doing it at the right time. So do these things timely, and it's helpful. It just helps. It creates results. It helps you with results. That result you think you were not getting, you start getting. And at the end of the day, you find yourself actually growing and, you know, being progressive. And that's where I'm at this point. And I'm sharing so you can also imbibe it. Yeah. So the third thing is trying to build my faith. So a few years back, I was someone who, I won't say I didn't trust God. I've always trusted God, trust God, still trust God. But it was almost as if I didn't trust God fully. I always had a room for doubt, and it's something I'm not going to do anymore. And I've been working on it for a while, and I'm going to continue working on it. I'm going to be building my faith rigorously this year, hoping that God helps me. And I try to see hope in everything now. I try to see a way for everything. I try to see unanswered prayers as my answered prayers. Maybe God is trying to show me something else. Maybe it's the reason why He's saying no to this, or maybe He wants me to even go to another path, right? So I'm not going to let devil manipulate me. I'm not going to let devil come in. I'm going to always, always trust God, rely on His promises, hold God by His word, hold God by His promises, and know and believe that He's going to do it. Going to set. So that's one of the things that's been helping me progress this year. And the last thing is having to be grateful in my quest, or my, is it need? I don't know. Did it need? Well, in my quest for trying to build my faith, I found out that I'm very grateful or it helps me be very grateful and appreciative of every single thing, like tiny like little things that God has done. I find out that I'm more grateful to God. I appreciate everything. And in the ways that I'm being grateful now is I have a special book where I write down everything that I am grateful for or that God has done. I write it down. I write it down because I know that those times when I used to feel overwhelmed, when I used to feel like it wasn't going, nothing was happening, I didn't have something to look back on. I started trying to remember, things, Now I'm writing them down, so it's not going to be that hard. I'm going to remember. So when I write down these things, it helps me remember what God has done and how it's been working. And yeah, that's basically it. Writing down everything that he has done and looking back. It's just a way of refreshing your memory, refreshing your mindset, knowing that if you had done it before, he's going to still do it. So those are the things that I've been doing to be progressive this year. And I hope you can imbibe in these things too. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. For those that have subscribed and those that haven't, please subscribe and help your girl. Thank you again, and God bless you. Bye.